Hi Sandy, how you doing? I've got your work right here. Okay, and one thing I want to mention, okay, I think there's a little bit of a misunderstanding about the actual movement itself here. The movement, if you go back to week 1, assignment 3, it's human rights and social justice. It's not human rights, sustainability, and social justice. So that's really confusing. Sustainability isn't part of this grassroots movement. It's not part of your client's message. Sustainability is how they want to present their message. Okay, so the folks at Human Rights and Social Justice are paying you, the designer, to design in a sustainable way, to design a trade show booth, the collateral, and the giveaway. Okay, so sustainability is just the way you're designing it. It's not part of the booth itself. Okay, so now what you've done, this is smart, is you've given a little write-up on this, but what we want to do here in this assignment is I want you to label everything, all of your presentations. Let's start with the trade show booth, okay? So label this right here. Give me an arrow right there, so pointing to that aluminum extrusion right there. Tell me what it is, what it's made from, is it recycled? Give the process. Include research and citations, okay? And tell us why that is the most sustainable choice, all right? The same thing for these stands right here. What are they made from? Why is it sustainable? Why is it the most responsible choice for this particular booth? Okay, and again, give facts and figures, point to research and citations. Point to this, whatever the substrate is that you're printing on. Give the materials for that. Why is it the most sustainable? Ink, right here. Point to the ink. Talk about it. These monitors right here. Point to those. Tell me why they're the most sustainable monitors. Okay, so, and you need to do that with all of your pieces. Okay, in other words, so you have this piece right here, the card. I guess that's a card. Tell us exactly what, and where's the writing on this card? I don't understand. But anyways, tell us what, the materials. Okay, the ink. What's the ink made from? The substrate. What's the substrate made from? Talk about the printing process. Is it the most sustainable printing process available? Okay? Again, sustainability is not part of this movement, so you really want to think that through. Plant a better, just human Earth. Okay, so, and then you have your giveaways are these, and they actually do make these seed papers with vegetable seed papers. It's pretty cool. So, give us some research. Tell us how they're made. Are they made sustainably? What percent of post-consumer recycled fiber are they made from? What is the glue made from? The adhesive? Is it biodegradable? Is it toxic? Okay? Prove everything you're saying. Don't just say it. You said over here, you said it's just in using the right wording, then really reading about and finding what you're researching. You found it was a twist in the wording making you think sustainable safe when really they're using the wrong ways. You're right there, and people do that on purpose. That's why you have to prove what you're saying. You don't want to be one of those companies that says sustainable but does something different, okay? And how do you circumvent that? You give us proof on each one of these pieces by telling us a very detailed materials list and the process used to produce each of these pieces. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Let me know. If it doesn't, I'll see if I can clarify. But I think that's the main part, is that you need to label this and just prove to us that you're using sustainable inks by telling us where the ink came from, who produced it, what it's made from, why are those sustainable materials, and why is that particular ink the best choice for this sustainable project, okay? That's what I'm looking for, all right? Thanks very much.